Hello, greetings, and welcome everyone to this news video. I am the Engineer, and the topics we will discuss today are as follows. Version 12.4 of FSD might become hands-free. Bars. Aptera allows self-directed IRA investments. Celebrating our accelerators video. Drive the Lightning's news video about their trip to the the Gilmore Car Museum, and things that I liked. Let's get started. So there were a lot of things happening in the Twitter sphere in recent months, in recent days. One of them was that Elon Musk kind of soft confirmed that version 12.4 will be a hands-free version of full self-driving. For those of you who do not know, generally speaking, when you are using full self-driving and you're not in contact with the steering wheel every few seconds, it would give you this very annoying noise. Well, I found it annoying. I don't know about anybody else's experience with that, but I found it kind of annoying, so I don't really ever use or have never really used FSD whenever I do rent a Tesla. But yeah, essentially it would beep at you and tell you to grip the steering wheel for a moment or two to let them know that you're alive or present or paying attention, that kind of thing. According to several sources now that had a conversation or had conversations with Elon Musk on Twitter, they are more or less finding that he is confirming that version 12.4 will not have that feature. So in the long term, whenever I do end up getting my Tesla, of course after I get my Aptera, we will test to see how that goes with the hands-free version instead of having, that whole naggly deal. So yeah, interesting news, fun news. Might be something worth more to me personally, and maybe to a few of you out there. Aptera now allows you to invest in their company in a new way. You can use what is called a self-directed IRA. Bars, again. What is this today? Anyway, so basically Aptera has allowed you to use a self-directed IRA. What is a self-directed IRA? An IRA is essentially a retirement plan that is put together for individuals who want to have something that is outside of their 401k at their workplace or what have you, and just have extra money put to the side in order to prepare for retirement. An IRA that is self-directed, generally speaking, IRAs tend to be a group of funds put together by somebody out there in the ether, some investor, some investment professional or something like that. Some company has put together the stuff that's in an IRA, the companies in an IRA, to make it as strong and as profitous or meet some other sort of goal as efficiently as possible. So anyway, an IRA is something that a big corporation or somebody has put together that has hundreds of different companies in it that you can buy pieces of. And so self-directed IRAs are slightly different in that instead of a big company picking that kind of stuff, you get to pick that kind of stuff. So self-directed means that you you put your monies in places in ways that you want to in order to get to retirement the way that you want to. Now, that is not something that I would suggest the average Joe does. So in the event of you wanting to do this self-directed IRA option, you may want to go ahead and consult a financial advisor. I was once a financial advisor, not currently at this time. So at any rate, most of the reason why I suggest financial advisors so much is because I myself have a financial advisor. I was a financial advisor, and the mistakes that people make with their money that they don't even realize they are making are phenomenal, dreadful. So anyway, yeah, if you're going to do something like this, make sure that you get professional help, because unless you are a very seasoned, very experienced, or happen to be a financial professional yourself, in fact, not even in that last situation, because I am a financial professional who has a financial advisor. So even if you are a financial professional, get extra help with putting your financial retirement together. You might miss something. You are invested very emotionally in your finances, and you might not even know what kind of things you're missing or what kind of stuff that you overlook because of your preconceptions. Okay, rant over. Let's go ahead and get into this. Aptera says on their website here, for the announcement that we are now offering the opportunity to invest in solar mobility movement, in our solar mobility movement using self-directed IRAs. Basically it just explains what an IRA is, a self-directed IRA is. If you don't already have a self-directed IRA, don't worry, you are not excluded from this opportunity. You can open an account with a trusted partner that offers self-directed IRAs, and our dedicated investment portal provides guidance on how to get started. So yeah, they're allowing this as an option. Something that I want to note that I said here earlier on, even Aptera, which is another reason why I love this company. They are very transparent and they make sure that people know what's going on and what they're getting into. The frequently asked questions section goes, how do I know which self-directed IRA option to choose? It is a personal preference and we encourage you to do your own due diligence. Your own due diligence is your own research. Consult people, figure out what it is that your goals are and should be for your age, for your retirement goals, like what you want to achieve, accomplish, that kind of thing. Do your own due diligence. Read all of the offering documents before you invest in any method. The investment processing is managed by third parties to ensure compliance with SEC. So Aptera doesn't do this stuff on their own because the SEC doesn't allow them to, but do your due diligence, read all the paperwork, make sure that you are doing all of the things that you can to know that what you are doing is right for you. There are 100 different people and 100 different ways to get to retirement that applies to each one of those people. So make sure that you do that due diligence. Yeah, okay, now rant officially over. Alright, so this video came out some days ago. It is an official Aptera video that celebrates the Aptera accelerators. You may notice sometime here in the near future that I actually am featured in this video, and I am the first person to say anything on the video besides Aptera themselves. So I found that to be fun and cool, and you should have seen my head when this first occurred. I was a very conceited individual. I had my big, it's like, hey, look at this, I'm in an Aptera video. Whoa. Yeah, I am sometimes insufferable when it comes to things that I am proud of or happy about. I will share it with everyone, as my co-workers and my family and my my immediate family and my extended family now know. If I am extremely happy about something, I share it all over the place. So of course I shared this video all over the place. I am sharing it now even with you guys, even though I know that most of you have already seen the video, just because it was really cool. I appreciated the fact that this video came together and that the editing was so pristine on it, and that the people in the video were so varied and diverse and interesting from a perspective of their backgrounds and what it looked like they do for lifestyle stuff and what have you. So good times, very fun, very interesting video, just to kind of have a little snippet of the Aptera accelerator community, and yeah, I'm just glad to be a part of it. So Drive the Lightning did a video where they talked about their visit to the Gilmore Car Museum. This video was very fun and interesting because it had a lot of really cool car pictures, as you can see here. It had a lot of really fun information that I did not necessarily know before. I am a person who specializes in knowing everything there is to know about Honda engines, so that is a very focused situation. And so while I do feel like I can call myself a car guy, I still have so much to learn, and I'm learning more about it every day through channels like Drive the Lightning. All right, for the first thing that I liked this week, Farzad did a very insightful and interesting, I guess, discussion with, oh goodness, I can't remember his name now. It's terrible because I literally just looked it up for the purpose of saying his name, and now I cannot remember it. Oh, that is tragic. That is tragic. Okay. Oh, geez. Oh, there it is. Hey, cool. So his name is Hans. So sorry about that. So Farzad and Hans had this conversation about why they believe Elon Musk is so disliked when it comes to politicians and governments and things like that. It seems like he's had a really rough go of trying to get them to hop on board with the concept of saving our planet. For some reason, I don't know what that's about. But anyway, they kind of go into some things that they believe may be the case. And yeah, they obviously have a lot of fun. You can see there they are laughing quite a bit there. But yeah, so I would suggest watching this video if you ever wanted to have more context or hear somebody else's perspective when it comes to Elon Musk's infamy, I guess you could say, in the sphere of governments and the media and things like that. Transport Evolved News has a new video out that is an interview with a person who studies the attitudes and perceptions of people when it comes to the transition to electric vehicles, specifically with respect to the charging aspect. The interview was very insightful, very interesting, and very fun. I had a grand old time hearing the way that somebody who studies this thinks about the people who are living it. It's just a very interesting video for many reasons, partially because I like psychology and understanding that kind of stuff, even though I'm not too great at utilizing that information yet. I do believe that the information is relevant and interesting. So if you have not had the opportunity to hear from an expert why charging infrastructure as it exists now is kind of playing into a little bit of the range anxiety that's going on right now, I would suggest checking out this video. Minutes before I started recording this video, I saw a new video from Aptera Owners Club, and I knew that I had to throw this into the things that I liked section. It talks about a concept that is called the small business stock exclusion. Up to a certain point, you can exclude the taxes that a company would that you would have to pay on the investments that you make. There are taxes that you pay on your income, then there are taxes that you pay on your investments, then there are taxes you pay on your houses and all that kind of stuff. There's a bunch of taxes that you pay in day-to-day life that you cannot get out of necessarily. So this is a very welcome breath of fresh air for me because I had not heard of this before, but it is a program that allows you to write off a certain percentage of the increase of your investments over the course of the previous year. So for those of us that are accelerators, or for those of us that have invested in Aptera, generally speaking, when Aptera goes public and the stock goes through the roof, the amount of taxes you would have to pay on that through the roofness could be minimized or even zero. So yeah, just watch that video if you want a little more information about that exemption or exclusion rather, and yeah. That will do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Once More Than Engineer. If you'd like to like and or subscribe, do the other YouTube-y things, please do those things. All over the place. The links are all over. So thank you for your time. Thank you for spending this wonderful Monday morning with me, or by the time this gets out, Monday afternoon with me. And I'll catch you guys next time.